Alright everybody, welcome to the video about cross products. So we're going to be talking about another manipulation that we can do to vectors. So let's go ahead and draw two vectors. Call this one A. And we'll call this one B. Okay, we have this new operation, and its mathematical notation looks like this. It's an X. It looks like a multiplication sign, but it's not. It's a larger operation that geometrically selects particular components, and from those components we create another vector. So what does it actually mean? It means compare these two and see how dissimilar they are. Before, we wanted to see how similar they were because we wanted a large number. Here, we want them to be dissimilar. We want this angle to be very large. What that means is we're going to literally create a parallelogram, and this parallelogram is actually going to have a normal vector pointing outward from its surface. It'll be a unit vector, and it comes free with this operation. So what this operation does is it says, look at A, look at B, turn it into a parallelogram. The amount of area that we get for this parallelogram is bigger depending on how big the angle is in between these two. And then we get a free normal vector in for doing this whole process. So A cross B will be the magnitude of A, the magnitude of B, sine, because we want them to be different, we'll just call it theta. And in order to indicate the direction, we apply a normal vector. So this operation returns a vector. So we start with vectors and we end with vectors. This is a unit vector, so recall its magnitude is 1. It's perpendicular to this A and B plane. And the right-hand rule will determine the direction of this. So if you go ahead and put your index finger in the direction of A, you put your middle finger in the direction of B, and actually I see that I went ahead and drew it in the wrong direction because it would be in this direction. So this would be our minus n, and this would be our n, where it's like going through the surface. This one's behind it, this one's in front of it. But yeah, it's given by the right-hand rule.